The Beat 99.9 FM.
Moelogo with Koshi off his EP titled Me. He's here in the building to talk about his new EP, another one that he dropped again.
Yes.
This one is called Myself. It's the Beat 99.9 FM.
didn't say his name right.
Nadine. How's the his name?
It's supposed to be Moelogo.
Who's the baddest? Moelogo.
That's really
Who's
great,
the
right?
baddest? What do you want to say?
Thanks for having me, man. Happy New Year to you guys, man.
Welcome.
Yeah.
We're thankful to be in a new year because, last one wasn't too pretty. How have you been? Catch us up. How's your year? How
It's been
things
amazing.
going?
It's been amazing. Started beautiful work and just gearing up for the year.
All right. I've been seeing you in these clubhouse rooms,
Yes.
jumping around.
Yes.
I hope you want morning for $300 though.
Which one?
I hope you want morning for $300.
No, I think I left the room, to be honest, man.
But you caught it.
Yeah.
Or you
well,
tempted?
No, I wouldn't participate. Like, I'm just there to catch vibes and cruise.
It's good money. $300. All you have to do is fake something.
I know I'm not doing that. Definitely not.
Fair enough. All right. So you have a new EP. It's called Myself.
Yeah.
And you dropped Me also in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And I also hear that you have another one coming out called I.
Yes. Me,
Sounds like you've
myself, and
been very introspective.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring out everything, in these 3 EPs, and then after that it's just more like singles and album, my debut album.
So talk us through the 3 EPs: Me, Myself, and then I.
Me is more about me just understanding the situations around me, and myself is me understanding how I'm gonna maneuver and fix those problems, and then I is just I'm free and I'm just having fun.
All right. And did you record everything
Yeah,
before
literally.
you started dropping it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I recorded, I think Me EP, I recorded that. It took me 3 days to do all the songs. And then Myself, it took me 4 days to record all the songs. Because I think there's one particular day that I did 3 songs one day.
That's crazy.
Done. And then the EP is done. I'm just writing more songs just to see what I want to put in or change anything. So,
But you're a very talented songwriter, so that's not shocking that you can do
trying,
4 songs in one day. That's a lot. All right, let's talk about Myself in particular because that's what we're focusing on. You have 6 songs off the EP.
Yeah.
Tell me about this one and tell me about your favorite song, why you like this one.
My favorite song on the EP Myself would be Mummy Danny. And it's just one or I can mean.
Go ahead.
I think all of them to be honest, but my favorite so far is Mummy Danny and Logo's Prayer. And Self-Love.
Why?
Because Mummy Danny is about someone that's special, and it's like I was going through some crazy stuff, and the person was there for me regardless of what was happening. So that's amazing. Self-love is just me understanding that you have to love yourself first before you love somebody else. So I had to go through that stage of understanding and loving who I am before I dish out love to other people. And
Logo's Prayer.
Logo's Prayer is literally. There's no Moelogo song that you wouldn't hear that I wouldn't be praising God. Like, that's just me.
Yeah.
So it's just me
sweet.
expressing my love for God and being here because of God. Like my life, career, everything. So
I like that. In case you didn't know and you're listening, Mummy Danny means hold me. Okay. So who is this?
I should, but I'm not going to.
Let's leave it.
I should, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna let that one slide. But I'm trying to remember. We've known of each other for like quite a while. I think there was a song that I heard. I think it was Iriti.
Yes, it was.
Iriti
Yes.
that I was obsessed with.
Literally. And
I think
you
I
actually
played-
spoke to Asha about it, I believe, or so you played it. You had a interview with her.
Yeah.
And kind of I don't know. I think you played it to her, or you played it on the station, and she worked with it too.
Yeah. So I remember hearing that, and I was just like, there's something very I don't even know the words to use, but there's a certain quality that your music has. There's obviously the fact that the production's on point, but it's just very, very. Is it serene? I don't know what word to use, but it's one of those. It's the kind of music that I listen to like just by myself in the room, and I literally like feel the music. I know that sounds a bit funny, but you actually have you're very, very talented, and
Thank
over
you.
the years, I think you've just kind of continued to like master that.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know like how did you decide? Okay, this is the sound that I'm gonna go for. This is the sound that I'm gonna pursue.
For me, I just feel like with music you can't lie. People can source you out. They understand what you're here for, and I had to channel that energy and say, you know what, this is what I want to do. Some people might not like it, but this is who I am, and the right people will understand and take it in every time. And I just stuck with that, to be honest. I said, I want to speak my truth over and over again. Yes, I'll speak about the girls and love and everything, but I want to speak about my reality and just because somebody else can be listening to it and they might not go through the same thing I'm going through, but they might be able to relate to it. So yeah.
Okay, all right. So I think it's time for us to play a song from the EP.
Let's. So we have you lined up. Tell us about this one.
I was
so
doing braggadocious, to be honest. I was going through some things again, and this was produced by Barry's Music. He's one that produced the baddest for me, and we just wanted to speak about, I'm the guy for this. I'm not chasing anybody else. I'm not trying to be in the competition. I'm just myself. I'm me, and I'm always gonna win. Literally, that's what the song's about.
I like the message that it passes, and I like how I want to say vulnerable you guys are on this song. I really like that, and I know that you get up to a lot, from songwriting to features to your many EPs.
Yes.
Which one, I want to ask, which one is your favorite feature or song that you've written for someone?
I'll say my favorite will be working on Tiwa's album, Celia's.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many songs did you write on that?
I did 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Celia's song, Ole,
That was beautiful.
F with my mind, because I can't say that. And Interlude.
All right, fair enough. Yeah. I heard you're also going to be writing some songs for Kelly Rowland. And for Brandy.
I'm going to manifest that into the world, so.
All right.
Who said that?
I just heard from Little Birdie.
That's good. That's good rumors, Amen.
Receive it.
I want to know this. What are your thoughts on because all over the world, writing songs for somebody isn't a big deal, but it seems to still be a bit of a funny thing here. For example, when a short while back, when they found out that a few songs that David O released, he didn't write them, there was some crazy uproar. So do you think that it isn't supposed to be a big deal, especially if the person gives either the right credit or pays for the song?
I don't think it's a big deal, because even if you write a song, the artist still needs to put their energy and their emotions in the song, so they're part of the song. So it's not just you writing a song, it's a collaborative thing. So I feel like people are starting to understand it, or understand that it's not a big deal. If someone writes me a song and it's amazing, I'll sing it, and I'll tell people that it was written by that person. So it doesn't take nothing away from the artist or whoever it is.
I think it's also because there are quite a few artists here that have done songs that were written by other people, but they don't necessarily say it.
Yeah.
So I think that's what the
I mean, some people don't want to look weak, I would say. They don't want to look like they can't write songs for themselves. But I don't see it as that. I just see it as someone is collaborating with you. They're giving you something that you might not have had at that moment of time for you to grow. So you're the one that's making money from it, and being on a stage and known for that song. So it doesn't take anything away from you. It's actually amazing when you let people know that this song was done by this person and me, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah, I think everyone needs to know their strengths and their talents. If Whitney Houston hadn't jumped on a song that's written by someone else, it wouldn't be heavy.
They wrote songs for Michael Jackson, so
exactly.
Actually, some of the biggest, like your Beyonce, Rihanna, they have songs written for them all the time. But I think as long as
even Cardi B, even Meg Stallion, those people, everyone.
As long as the songwriter is adequately compensated, I know that there are situations where you actually have to say that person wrote it, and then you pay them, and then if you want to not mention that person's name, I think you have to pay extra or something.
Yeah, some kind of
where they basically sell the song to you,
like a ghostwriter.
Where they sell the song to you. And I think in other industries, if you look at the States and UK, you have people that are very, very successful as songwriters.
Just literally songwriting.
Diane Warren is like a millionaire because she writes songs for people.
Crazy.
And if that's your strength, that's your strength.
Exactly.
I don't think everybody has to be on stage.
Yeah.
So I totally agree with that. All right, so let's get back into the EP. We have Self Love coming up.
Yes.
Tell us about this one.
Self-love explains itself. You have to love yourself first. It might take you time, even if it takes you 10 years, then so be it. You have to love yourself first before you engage other people. When I say engage, I don't mean like relationship, just even your family members, your friends, and you'll be able to give a part of you to them.
No, it's true. You can only give the love that you understand for yourself.
Yeah.
That's a very real fact. Who produced this one?
This was produced by Raheem Bell. He's another producer from London. Amazing. And this is featuring Incisive, a dope rapper from the UK.
What was your journey self-love like?
My journey? It took me a while to love myself, because I used to like seek for validation before, from peers, family, and strangers, and that's because I didn't understand where I was. So I took my time, like went to like soul searching, and just prayed more to understand. Okay, what am I here for? What's my purpose? Like, what am I great at? And just when you understand those things, you wouldn't really care about anybody else, like what they've got to say about how you look or your growth in life, because you understand yourself. So that was it.
That's very well. It's a very intentional thing, because in the world that we're in, especially like when you're told, oh, you have to lighten your skin, you have to wear makeup to look beautiful, you have to lose, your waist has to be like 23 and your, bum has to be like 36. When you're told all these things, it's natural for you to look at yourself and be like, oh, I'm not enough.
Yeah.
So it's a very intentional journey to choose self-love. So I like that message a lot.
But you know what that is? That's other people passing their insecurities onto others.
100%.
So
reject that today, okay?
Yes.
All right, so you have 2 EPs now from 2020, and then I is coming up when?
I'm trying to bring out hopefully March or April.
Wow,
Around
that's
that time.
soon.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you're giving us back to back to back?
I feel like I don't give music enough.
Okay.
So I said to myself from last year, I'm just gonna fling out music and just let people listen to music, man. Just push them out, man.
Just
and
vibe.
Yeah, literally.
That's fair enough. Is there a reason why you choose an EP format over like albums?
I feel like my album, I'm still trying to get to that space, because I feel like an album, you just can't make an album. It has to be some kind of I don't know what you're gonna be talking about, has to be different, So I feel like I'm getting there. I'm reaching that stage of, okay, when I do my album, it's gonna be amazing.
All right. Yeah. Do you think though that that's something that artists put on themselves? Because I feel like when we, the listeners, hear a song, we're just like, oh, that's a fire jam. Yeah. Whether it's EP or whether it's album, we're just like, oh, that's a fire jam.
I think if you're following my journey, then you will see the growth.
All right.
In the writing, in what I'm talking about, in the melody. So I feel like they would definitely know. Those that follow my journey, definitely.
So you see the intentionality based on what the project is.
Yeah.
All right, I get that, Toasty. It's 1:49. Let's hit you with another song. This one is called Emotions.
Yes, this is featuring Manifest from Ghana.
All right, tell us about this one.
Emotions is another situation of, being in love with the wrong person, and you are giving them all the love that you have genuinely, but it's not the same thing. And it's a hard one. Like, do you leave or stay because the person is beautiful? So it's like I had to channel that energy, like, you know what, I don't need this. I know you're beautiful. It's not hurt me, but I'd rather not be in something that it's not real.
This is very specific. First of all,
name?
I can't say names,
Give us initials.
No, I can't say names. I've gone past that. I've gone past that. I feel like I'm better now.
Low-key, if that was me, I would actually contact you and say, well, I inspired the song, so...
Yeah, but...
Better tell them.
I can't be giving... I can't be giving...
some compensation.
I can't be giving promotion to, But I wish her the best, She actually helped me to create this music, so I'm grateful for that.
Fair enough.
Funny enough, yeah. She was actually in the studio when I recorded this song.
Really?
But she didn't know it was about her.
Wait, is that how you broke up with her?
No, I broke up, like, I think, a week after that, when I was coming to Nigeria. I mean, not this year. Last year.
I mean, she's not the sharpest if she did it really. Somebody singing about you in the studio, you're like, oh, jam.
No, for real. Cause, obviously, she didn't... Because everything was fine before that, Everything was fine, as in that when I made the song was...
So was it a surprise to her when you actually broke up with her and stuff?
It wasn't a surprise. I just wanted to make the song, and I thought, I'm going to make the song. She was in the studio, but in my mind, I'm like, wow, only if you knew.
Is that the song you went in to record? So you were like, yeah, come. There's something
No,
else
I was in the studio, and she said she wanted to come to the studio. I said,
yeah.
No problem, come through.
And it just flew.
Literally.
Wow, interesting. Thank you so much for stopping by and chatting with us.
Thank you, appreciate it.
I'm going to tell you some questions that people have been asking you quickly.
Okay.
Imal just wants to thank you for the Myself EP, most especially Logos Prayer, Mense Banga.
Thank you.
Sir Forrester Zinta says, good afternoon, please ask Moelogo what inspired the Myself EP.
Should I answer that now?
Yeah.
It's just a journey, understanding your problems, the situations, and trying to, figure out how you can maneuver and fix them.
All right.
Take your time fixing them, not rush it. Yeah.
Just spend time with yourself.
Literally.
And, look within. Magic Mirror says, help me ask him who's the best producer he has ever worked with.
The best producer I've ever worked with is Obaya's Music, and still currently the best.
You work with him a lot.
Yeah, that's
You
my
guys
bro.
just have really good chemistry.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, 'cause
He understands me. He understands the journey. He understands where I'm trying to, take myself to. So.
All right, Tare the Running asks, what was your inspiration behind the Area T song and the Area T EP?
Wow, Iriti was actually, I was stressed out that day. I was walking to PTJ studio in London, and I was just thinking about so many things. My son, my mum, my dad, just everything, man. I didn't have a job that time, to be honest. So I just wanted to make music about, hope, searching for something. And got to the studio, and then the guitar started playing, and literally I was in a crazy emotional stage. And that's the first time I didn't write a song on my phone.
Wow.
I was just singing, and it was beautiful, man. Yeah.
Wow, do you do that more often?
Yeah,
More often?
most of the time I just go into the studio and lay down melodies first, and then I'll write after.
If you could only do one thing for the rest of your life, songwriting or singing, what would you choose?
I would say singing, because, singing. Singing, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. How can people reach you?
You can get me on all social media platforms. Twitter, Moelogo, Moelogo. Instagram, same thing, Moelogo, Moelogo. And Facebook, Moelogo1.
Is there anything you'd like to say to your people before we wrap up?
Go listen to the EP, me, myself. The next one's coming out. And big shout out to everyone that supports me, especially everyone in Nigeria that supports my music. I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. It's 1:57, the midday show with Tools and Nadine. We have Chris Brown coming up. It's called Back to Sleep. Keep it locked.
The Beat 99.9 FM.